All right, so we got the episode 9 promo. I wanted to let it play through, and then I'm going to share my thoughts and speculate on a few things.
Stay away from my son. Does Harrison know who you really are?
I'm telling you, Dexter Morgan is the Bay Harbor Butcher.
You must cease and desist. If you are still here tomorrow, I will have you arrested.
No matter how hard I try to keep my family life separate from my darker needs, the two just keep on colliding.
Are we gonna be okay?
You have to trust me.
The dark passenger is mine.
Nice, quick little promo. So,
Stay away from my
this right here,
Stay away from my son. Does Harrison know who you really are?
I think that obviously Prater doesn't know he's Dexter Morgan at that point, in my opinion. And I think this is going to make Prater more fascinated with Dexter's character, whomever he perceives him to be. I think because he never had that connection with his own parents, but he found a connection with serial killers. I think the thought of Dexter having a connection with his son and also on a serial killer level, I think that's really going to fascinate Prater, in my opinion.
I'm telling you, Dexter Morgan is the Bay Harbor Butcher.
You must cease and desist. If you are still here tomorrow, I will have you arrested.
No matter how hard.
And that right there, I think this is not Claudette totally thinking that he lost his mind. I think she knows, since he's no longer in law enforcement, anything he's involved in will be inadmissible in court. So I don't think that this is her thinking that he's totally lost his mind and she's like, just get the F out of here. I think once she found out that he's no longer in law enforcement, she's thinking more of the responsibility to keep him distanced from it. That's more of how I'm speculating this particular situation right here.
No matter how hard I try to keep my family life separate from my darker needs, the two just keep on colliding.
Are we gonna be okay?
You have to trust me.
So that right there, I believe that's Charlie. I mean, that kind of gives it away. I think that's Charlie in the hotel, and she's pulling her intimidation stuff. And if she knows there, like, that he's Harrison Morgan, so I think later in the episode they might be leaning more towards now, and plus the connections in the police. So I think at the beginning of the episode, because they left us with the cliffhanger at the last one where Prater finds Dexter, I think he still thinks he's red at that point. But I think she's not going to give up because she really wants to find out more about Dexter. So she's going to press the son, know his name is Harrison Morgan, and then they'll probably find out later in the episode that he's Dexter Morgan. That's the way I think it might go down, because they have to find out. I think we're getting to a point in the season where it has to be revealed to Prater and Charlie.
To trust me.
The dark passenger is mine.
And that, I don't think that means like he's mine, I'm gonna take him out. I think it's more of a because he's like a collector. He thinks it's hard. It's ambiguous, I guess. I don't think that this means like, oh, he's mine. I'm gonna take him out. And wherever this is probably in his house at this point, and he's calling him the Dark Passenger. Dark Passengers. I think that's just a typo with the thing. So at this point, wouldn't he say the Bay Harbor Butcher if he knew that it was Dexter? So I think they're just kind of leaving that ambiguous, and I don't think it's going to mean what they're leading on at this point in the episode. So
Dark passenger is mine.
But yeah, overall, promo's going to do what a promo's going to do. Nice and quick, kind of like that. But this season's been awesome. I wouldn't put it... I saw somebody post saying it's probably the best season of Dexter ever. I don't know. That's just hyperbole at this point. You can rank it somewhere, but it can't be... one of the best. No, I would say it's probably, for me, number 4. Episode or season 1 was probably my favorite, just because that was so good. I didn't really like season 2, even though it was a really good season. I didn't like the British chick. After rewatching it multiple times, like I have, she just got more and more annoying to me. Even though it was a really good season. Jimmy Smits was really good. He played a really good dickhead. And then, of course, the Trinity. I would probably have to put the Trinity season number 2, just by default, because I think the first season, just the establishing of the series, gives it some extra points too, because it came out of the gate really well. So, but anyway, those are my thoughts. That's my speculation on what this presented. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thanks for stopping by.